Hi, welcome to this week's Bedding Insights. I'm Sheila Long O'Mara, Executive Editor with Furniture Today. And with us today, we have Ryan Morgenstern, who's the CEO of Pleasant Mattress Company in Fresno, California. Welcome, Ryan. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks, Sheila. It's a pleasure to be here.
So you guys recently announced the introduction of the Airflex brand, and it's supposed to hit retail this spring. The timing is atypical for the furniture industry. So what drove Pleasant to launch the new brand and the timing behind it?
Yeah, great question. There's a couple of things really. First, Airflex is our COVID baby. It was something that we really had on the plan for a 2021 start with a late 2021 launch. And as we found that we had a little bit more time and energy to dedicate to projects, we pulled it forward. And we're pretty excited about it. And the second thing, and this is maybe, you know, not necessarily more important, but really critical, is that we've never really followed the market timing. We're a super regional company. We service the Western United States. We're very, very close to our retailers. We listen to them. We see them from the one store all the way up to our super regional partners. And we always act according to their needs. We can act a lot more swiftly and nimble than a lot of the national companies or even some of the license groups. So we really try to listen to our retailers. And the reality is right now, traffic is increasing at retail. People are focused on their homes. And we need to get new products into the market.
Nice. So speaking of the pandemic and your COVID baby, I love that phrase. How, other than having this baby during COVID, how has the pandemic impacted Pleasant Mattress?
Well, thankfully, I can report that the negative impacts of COVID have been really mild for our employees and our employees' families. We've seen no serious illness, and thankfully, knock on wood, if you got it nearby, that desk of yours. Thankfully, no deaths. So we're very, very fortunate and thankful for that. But I got to tell you, when COVID started, after we kind of recovered from the initial shock, um, I had been counseled always to look for a silver lining in every cloud because it's always going to be there, right? Take advantage of that, look for it. And we asked ourselves the question, what does Pleasant Mattress look like in a post-pandemic world? Say that 5 times
I
fast.
know, right?
Um, and that really drove us to say, okay, what is our mission and can we reinforce that during this time? And as a super regional manufacturer, our mission is pretty clear. I mean, we listen to our customers, stay close with them. We act swiftly to meet their needs, and we are very innovative in our product design. So one the positive impact of COVID for us has been really focusing on our customers' needs, and trying to bring products quickly to market.
Nice. I'm glad that you guys, your team survived and managed to, as little illness as possible. That's a blessing for sure. Um, so what changes during this time? It wasn't necessarily a quiet period, but it was different. So what changes did Pleasant implement during the last 11 to 12 months, as we kind of weathered through this?
Yeah, I can report that there's been a lot of changes. And I wonder what it looks like from the outside. I kind of feel like have you ever seen a duck on a river? They're just staying in one spot and they just seem calm and cool and collected with that slick back feathers. But if you look underneath the water, they're paddling like heck to stay in that same position. And that's kind of what 2020 felt like under the pandemic for us. But a lot changed, and I can break it down into three areas. One, team and talent. We did a lot of moving around. We really focused on making sure we had the right people and the right people on the bus and in the right seat, a la Jim Collins. So you've seen a number of the press releases, Carter Gronbach joining us as president and a lot of movement internally. The second area is in brand and product. And as you know, Airflex is one of the first fruits of that you can see. And we've got Airflex, McCroskey coming closely on its heels in March, and we've got several other product launches that are coming this spring as well. So we really took the time to work with the mills to get the fabrics right, to get the feels right. When we all kind of had this It wasn't slack time, but new time to fill. Like we weren't traveling, so you can get a lot done over Zoom, as we can tell from this meeting.
Yep.
And then lastly, manufacturing efficiency. When Carter joined us back in October, it was a long process to talk about him being part of this company that started at the beginning of the pandemic. And really, his focus is to bring lean manufacturing to our factory. One piece flow and a lot of concepts with the ultimate goal of increasing our efficiency. And increased efficiency in our world means increased capacity. We're not changing headcount, we're not reducing staff. This isn't a cost saving measure as it is, as much as it is an opportunity to respond to the market and the needs that are going on the West Coast right now. We're about 50% complete, expect to be complete by summer, and should see an increased capacity of about 300 pieces a day.
Oh, wow, that's nice. So you guys have been busy back behind the scenes, making all the magic happen. Big things in store for you. I thank you for taking the time to spend with me. I know it's a busy time for everybody right now. Um, and I look forward to seeing you in person really, really soon.
I could use a hug. I can't wait for hugs again.
I know, I know. I miss them too. Anyway, I will be in touch, and I do appreciate you joining me today. Thanks so
Thanks,
much,
Sheila.
Ryan.